organized crime network, spreading death and destruction by their trade in drugs and weapons.
Hi, I am your host Jim Slade, and welcome to this our sixth and last episode in the first series of Blue Betrayal. In our last episode, we looked at how crime networks were established after the Second World War with the assistance of the intelligence services of France and the United States of America. The opium trade flourished and heroin flooded international markets.
What's going on? That's it.
After the Corsican Mafia lost their heroin-producing laboratories and extensive seaborne smuggling operation in Marseille, they moved to Thailand. Let's now look at how the CIA moved into Australia to establish courier networks to fill and satisfy the growing heroin consumption serviced by their mafia cronies in the USA. The CIA and their drug lord puppets controlled the opium growing areas of Burma, Thailand and Laos. By now this remote mountainous area, tucked around the intersecting borders of Burma, Thailand and Laos, called the Golden Triangle,
Yeah, I used
were
to.
producing 60% of the world's heroin
I haven't
supply,
been in one in years, though,
valued
like
at
probably
over $30 billion
seven,
per year.
8 years.
According to the International Monetary Fund, in Burma alone, there were $1.4 billion spent on military hardware from the proceeds of the opium trade.
This appears to be a massive industry. How did they control this industry over such a wide geographical area involving mountain villages, army, politicians and people from all walks of life, from at least 3 countries, and then to ensure the money from this illicit trade was used to purchase weapons and to keep their anti-communist allies fighting for their cause?
They controlled the whole process from growing to production.
This shit is
They
insane,
controlled the
man.
opium growing fields, the
Straight
transport
hospital.
of the opium, the heroin,
Straight hospital
and the
patients, man.
distribution of the Golden Triangle. Now they had to keep this control. So they appoint the Thai National Police and the Laotian Army and Air Force, who they have equipped and groomed to police and control opium growing and heroin production within the Golden Triangle. Heroin production and distribution were centred around the Chiang Mai region of Thailand. Both these groups were staunch anti-communist allies of the CIA, who would exert their power in any way to keep the communists at bay. And we shouldn't be so naive to make millions for themselves and the other criminal elements who enabled this market.
That the lower middle class doesn't have the means to leave?
What about competition to
Uh,
the business of heroin production they had set up and established?
I guess. I mean, anybody can pick up and leave.
There will always
I guess,
be people,
but
groups,
they wouldn't be prepared if
trying
you
to
did
take
that, but
advantage of what you had established, or to copy your method of operation, or get in with a big quid. There is one example of this which shows how ruthless they were in controlling the business, and this action led to the opening of the Contact Service. A resourceful competitor, Cottery, emerged from this no-man's land of chaos, death and destruction. He was half Chinese and half Burmese, with his father a soldier in the KMT army, and his
straight informants, man.
states of northern Burma.
You getting
Jones
brighted.
Fu became a drug lord in his own right, commanding over 1,000 well-armed men
Getting brighted.
in the opium trade. Chan Shi Fu had the backing of the Burmese government, who were gaining massive benefits from opium and heroin sales. The US Embassy in
With the noise campaign. Beautiful Beamer or Mercedes. I don't know what that is.
The banks in Rangoon are offering laundering services at a 40% commission. Profits are cleansed by commingling them with
Do the turn around real quick. he's shooting out a bunch of subliminals. He was just doing that. They really never be talking to anybody. They just shoot out subliminals, pretend to be crazy. Non-stop with these fucking weirdos, man.
Of whistling up an Air American style short takeoff and landing aircraft and delivering the opium to either Laos.
Oh no, I don't sleep over here.
One
I don't
Corsican
sleep at
observer
night.
Reported on
I sleep in the daytime, so it kind of works out.
Very long over my vlog. My brother was a potter when I see him out of Burma. Over 200 mules and 200 potters. Then back to opium. My brother was
Shit. Yeah.
pack mules carrying 9 tons of opium through 320 kilometres of thick jungle to the heroin laboratories of General Juan Ratacone of the Laotian Air Force. Chifu's caravan was ambushed over the border into Laos by the KMT. A pitched battle ensued with dead and dying mules, soldiers and porters lying alongside the thick jungle track. Neither Chifu's men or the KMT were expecting CIA-backed General Juan Ratacone of the Royal Laotian Air Force reaction to this skirmish. The CIA-backed Laotian army couldn't tolerate such a breach to their power and authority, and so acted fast and brutally. On hearing of the skirmish, General Juan Ratacone dispatched
Hey,
his
what's up,
Laotian
Tip?
army to exterminate the KMT.
Oh, I thought
and
the
the
spots
troops
you
of
stop
Chifu
at are where you
as
sleep.
an example
Oh
for
no,
those who may think that they can
the
go
spots I stop at are just to get away from,
using their power.
you know, the motherfuckers that accumulate while I'm at the spot that I'm at sleeping. Once they get accumulate and they gather and they get so many, I kind of try and get out of the area.
Continued for 2 days, and finally the KMT fled north, further into Laos, and the Shan troops fled back into Burma. The result was over 60 KMT and Burmese dead, and a 9-ton windfall of raw opium for General Juan Ratacone and the CIA. This battle was launched from the secret CIA mountain bastion.
I'm gonna do some research on how and processes these perks. Yeah, it's
Piloted by CIA crews
they definitely have
full-time troops of the
I get even if you
most incredible
well, I don't know if you're targeted, but if you're not, if you know if you're not targeted,
cause of fighting
you might even be able to act like you want a job with them.
Series. But let's have a quick look at these 2 points. The planes used by the Laotian Air Force to bomb the KMT and the Shan troops were supplied by the CIA and flown by American pilots from the Air Commandos. These pilots operated in strict secrecy, and on being selected from the American Armed Forces to join the Air Commandos, they had to swear to the following questions.
Will you volunteer to serve in a foreign country under extreme hardship conditions for extended periods? I will. Will you perform your duties in either an overt or covert status? I will. Will you serve out of the U.S. uniform? I will. Will you serve under conditions where the U.S. government may contend that you were a mercenary and deny that you were even associated with the U.S.? Yes, I will. Will you forego the protection of the Geneva Convention? Yes.
That's crazy.
Napier J. Hawkins was a veteran.
Quiet night. Nah, it's not really quiet. I just turned around. You guys can't see the cluster of fucking perps behind me and shit, but they're out there.
Intelligence. He was one of the founders
That they are.
which later became special operations. Weapons started mission statement of the warfare.
The Air Commando's mission is to provide close and air support to the United States and allied irregular forces behind enemy lines, and event more significantly, to show friendly underdeveloped countries how to cope with guerrilla rebellions or other violent threats.
The secrecy surrounding Longchamp, the CIA mountain bastion, a secluded base 80 miles north of
Anything new with you, Nappy? Nah, not really. I mean, other than the extensive fucking harassment, they've been fucking
One journalist managed to sneak a look inside the bunker.
fucking
He was Carl Strong, who reported in the Far Eastern Economic Review.
issuing out.
Over the years, 8 journalists, including
Nah, nothing really new.
Wang Cheng, have seen American Air
Same old shit.
B-28 bombers while armed CIA agents chatted with uniformed
I used to stay at the rest stop in Oceanside. The parking spots are packed with people sleeping in their cars. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing, rest stops. I think I'm gonna start doing rest stops. Most well, I got a lot of the shit done that I had to get done with the van. I gotta still pay these fucking tickets and pay for this title to be switched over, and then yeah, should be good after that. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, man. All the confidential informants out here right now, I wouldn't doubt it.
There are 500,000 heroin addicts in the United States. Nearly 20% of them are teenagers.
I'm done with dead man bullshit. Oh, Lord. Why? I have no idea. I never felt comfortable sleeping in business parking lots. Yeah, business. Some of them are alright as long as they got cameras and shit.
Also cited government ties with the mafia, whereby he was accused of McCarthy.
Yeah, works. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty dope too. It should pretty much be like that for anywhere almost. Being able to work from home and shit. Most people probably wouldn't get the job done, but lagging on the job. Fires can be crazy. In Washington, yeah, they're pretty crazy out here. all that shit on my window is fucking ash. Ash from fucking smoke. If you sleep in the rest stops, just rotate between different ones. There's usually another one on the other side of the highway. Oh, okay, definitely. Yeah, it's one that I go by over here called Crystal Springs. Crystal Springs rest stop. It's crazy, man. People go out of their way just to fuck someone. Like, people literally go out their way to fuck people's lives off. Days, whatever. It's crazy.
No, don't touch that. Don't touch that. That's the pocket. Tell me that. Good thing. Yeah. No, don't you fucking play on me. You should have kept it there. You should have kept it there.
These people, man, I'm tired of them. Ugh. I hate these bastards. Funny, I was on the bus at a red light and a perp and car started to laugh and wave at me. Flip. Yeah, they love to they love to let you know that they know who you are, so to speak. Let you know it's them fucking with you. One right there. Right here. They're everywhere. I was at the grocery store yesterday and a woman drove her grocery cart right and man, these people are crazy, man. And probably say, oh, I'm sorry with that fake ass I'm sorry bullshit. I know. It's like they have a APB out on you, like they have one of those mug shots of you and shit. that's happened to me before, like going through a different county. Like I might be on my way to Sacramento from here, and I'll go to just on my way to a fucking. It's not like I plan out or throw on GPS that I'm going to the next fucking gas station. Like I just fucking get off the freeway and go. And they fucking like they're always doing some fucking bullshit. Whether it's touching on themselves, coughing, clearing them fucking throats over excessively. Yeah. Yep. I was almost hit by a car last time grocery store. I think they hang. Yeah, they definitely have